Jason, what's the idea of a concert like this?
There are multiple ideas involved in this concert idea. The first is that the concert is being held in the IT park, or what is alleged to be the IT park, which is in fact a real estate scam.
Which was
right?
not used and just kept on the back burner.
Which is now on the back burner, and they're obviously waiting for people's attention to be diverted. But the IT park is one, a real estate scam.
In the sense?
It's a real estate scam because the land is by and large has been bought by non-IT companies.
Okay.
It's going to be used to put up residential apartments, and in fact just a week ago there was an advertisement in the newspaper inviting architects to design a mall in this area. I don't understand the relation between a mall and an IT park. Point number two is we need large open parks. The idea is how can we have a central park-like institution in the Panjim conurbation? Yeah.
You also need entertainment spaces in that.
Exactly.
Sense,
right.
Cultural spaces.
Cultural space, and this is an example of how you can use these public spaces as cultural spaces. There is no amplification of sound. There is no generator. This is relying on sunlight, and it's you can see it's a wonderful gathering of neighbors, friends, persons who've come from Mapsa, from Purvori.
Was it difficult to organize and arrange, or did people buy into the idea first?
Surprisingly, it wasn't difficult to organize. The performers were more than ready. What we decided was that we are making a statement that the public space should be open to people who are not using it in a disruptive manner. If the police came and they shooed us away, we would go away, right? But the point is, public space should be open to be used by the public, especially when you're attempting to privatize a public space.
But would someone, say a pop group or something, be open to having an event here?
I'm sure a pop group would be. In fact, I'm hoping to get something popish. It's not just a classical quartet, or I'm hoping to get Kantaris, pop groups, just regular folk singing.
So from here, where? From here, what next? What are the plans?
From here, I don't know. There was this idea also, maybe getting a Hindustani classical singer to come and sing.
Would it be regular, off and on, occasional?
The idea is, until the monsoons come, to have it as often as possible. Maybe not next weekend, but the next fortnight there will definitely be a concert in the park.
But in the same space or in other spaces also?
In the same space.
And
in the same space.
You're open to extending it to other spaces?
Yes, most definitely.
Thanks and all the best.
Thank you.
Brahms waltz and don't go to sleep. There's much more exciting stuff.
You can waltz if you like to.
music is composed for these dances. Similarly, music was composed for the earlier popular dance forms like the minuet, which you can say it's like our modern waltz, the jig, which was a lively dance, the bourrée, which was kind of, again, a lively dance, the saraband, which was very stately, like our mando type. And there was a great demand for that. So composers literally churned out compositions and music to suit these dance forms. Later, music was composed on poetry, and alternatively, lyrics were written for music. Operas and operettas can be called earlier versions of modern musicals. And even our Goan theatres, to a certain extent, are like operettas. So classical music is really kind of disciplined expression of popular music down the centuries. Folk music, music based on romance, nationalistic sentiments, music describing nature, animals, war, and at times including toys and even a cannon. Recently, at the annual day function of the Kala Academy, the students and staff played a very interesting piece called the typewriter. It was literally with a ting when we reached the end of the thing, there's a ting, so they even use that. Classical music is a happy marriage, a happy give and take. You can use this, like for example, Walt Disney cartoons. They really make very good use of classical music. And I remember I was teaching a child and I was playing the Mendelssohn Spring Song. And that little girl said, Mrs. I know this song. I've heard it before. So I said, when have you heard it? Cartoon Network, she tells me. So you could actually imagine Jerry going through the park, and the spring song being played. It was so apt for the occasion. And the famous wedding march is also from A Midsummer Night's Dream. So you can't say that classical music is only for highbrow stuff and all. We're using it in everyday life kind of thing. Today the C-Tag Quartet will play a mixture of classical music, popular music, Goan music, music from classic Hollywood movies like Remington Steele, Hatari, Thornbirds, Two for the Road, and many more. So let me end and wish you all happy listening. Sonatina by Paganini. Paganini was a virtuoso violinist, and they say he sold his soul to the devil. That's why he could play so well.